guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. This week I am going to be sharing my favorite two-player card games. I'm really excited about this video because Hunter and I play a lot of games at night while we're watching our movies, so we've ordered and tried a ton of different games. Which one should I do first? I don't know. First things first, I'm going to talk about Phase 10. It looks like this, and also 5 Crowns, because these games are very similar. Between the two, we actually like 5 Crowns better. 5 Crowns is a faster version of Phase 10 basically. The gist of the game is you're trying to get a certain set or run of cards before the other person. It's really fun and we like these games a lot. The next game is called Skyjo. It looks like this. And I don't know if you've ever played golf, but it's basically that same concept. You're trying to get the lowest amount of points possible. But unlike the game golf, there's a lot of rounds and you tally the points through the rounds. So even if you do bad in one round, you can still catch up later on. And it's also a game of chance because you'll have some cards that are face down and you have to flip them and hope you're exchanging it for a lower card when sometimes you're not, and you end up having to give away a -2. But we did play golf before this, so this has been refreshing to kind of get a more in-depth game of golf. So we really like this one. It's called Skyjo. Okay, this one I'm about to show you, I feel like everyone talks about, but this is the game that got Hunter and I way into card games, and that's Monopoly Deal. We love Monopoly, but it just takes forever. So when we discovered this, we were obsessed. It's not as long as regular Monopoly. It's definitely a lot faster. The games are like 15 to 20 minutes, but it's really fun. It can get a little crazy, so beware. Instead of regular Monopoly where you're trying not to run out of money, all you have to do is get 3 complete sets of property cards and you win the game. So just for example, this is a property set. It'll tell you on the card how many it takes to be a complete set. So this one says 3. So once you have 3 cards like this laid down in front of you, it's a complete set. Sometimes if Hunter and I are feeling like a longer game, we'll go to 5 sets of properties. There are also really fun cards like this Just Say No. So if someone tries to steal a property from you and you don't want them to, you can play Just Say No. But then if they have a Just Say No and they play on top, they still get it and things like that. So it can be really fun. I actually like it way better than regular Monopoly. Okay, next up is Jaipur. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I do not know. But this game is really fun. It's a marketplace game, so you're trying to buy as many things as possible and get the most money possible before the other person. And once the market runs so low on stuff, the game ends. Let me show you what it looks like inside. So for example, some of the things for sale are rubies and silk that look like this. But when you buy something in the marketplace, you get a little token that will say how much it's worth. So this is a 2. And at the beginning of the game, the numbers are higher, and as you go, it starts going less and less. It's definitely a strategic game. Hunter and I really like this game. He usually beats me at it, but we have a good time with it. I would definitely suggest this one. Okay, so this one is a little bit different. You probably haven't heard of this one. It's called We're Not Really Strangers, and it's just a red box with the We're Not Really Strangers logo on it. It's actually a really high in demand game. You can only purchase it through their certain website and they sell out really fast. So this I got on a pre-order and it took a couple weeks to get here, but it's a really cool game. It looks like this. So there's a ton of stuff in here, but basically it comes with 3 rounds of cards. And you go back and forth asking each other questions, and each round the questions get more deep. So it's definitely like a first date game or a get to know someone better game. But I still really like playing with Hunter because it's fun to do with someone that you know really well. And it kind of makes the game have a little bit of a twist. For example, let me read you this card. So this is the level 2 card, which is connection. And the question is, what's been your happiest memory this past year? So you ask the other person and see what they say. There's actually a version of the game that you can play this in a group setting, but it's really fun, just one-on-one 2-player game. Let me read you another card. So this is the level 3, which is reflection. And it says, what do you think I fear the most? It's definitely a good vibe, feel-good game, and I would highly suggest it. Okay, the next one is a board game, and it is called Azul. It's the only board game I'm gonna talk about, but this can be up to a 4-player game, but Hunter and I play as a 2-player and it's awesome. So basically this is what you're playing on. So you have all these different tiles and you're trying to get the most points possible using your tiles. And this is where you keep score. And depending on how you place the tiles, you get more points. So it's definitely a strategic game. Let me show you what the tiles look like. They come in this really cute cloth bag, ASMR, but they look like this to show you a few. I don't know, it's just a really fun game. It's also one that's more relaxed and not as intense. So this is definitely one to consider trying out. It is a little bit more expensive. I think we paid $40 for this game. Okay, I saved the best for last. So this one is called Skip-Bo, and I'm sure you've heard of it, but we play this a ton. This is our go-to game. I feel like we never get sick of this game, which is nice because like Monopoly Deal, we get sick of. Basically, you have like a pile of cards and you're trying to get through your pile of cards before the other person. I didn't really say much about this game, but it is our favorite. But if I did suggest one game in this video, it would probably be Skip-Bo. We love Skip-Bo, so check this out for sure. And I think that's all. We are always looking for new games to play, so if you know of a fun game that I didn't mention, please leave it in the comments for me. And of course, thank you so much for watching and supporting me. It means the world, and I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.
Have heard from the sky.